top of the league. It's all right, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good. I spoke a bit about it before. We're not getting carried away. We've still got a lot of games left. We're obviously in a good position. We know that we're playing well. We're getting good results. We need to carry on that. We need to carry that going and keep getting better, keep gaining more confidence. And we know we've got more in us with the squad we have. So yeah, we're in a good position at the moment, but we're not pulling our foot off the gas, or we're still very, very hungry to get better and want more.
That was a hell of a first half. They've played like that all season. If people let them, it seemed like second half the instructions were to not actually press them. Is that what happened, or did it just pan out that way? Because suddenly they didn't have the space to make that basketball game that the first half was. It must have been knackering.
Yeah, no, nothing changed from the halves. Look, we know what they're like. I experienced it when I was in the champ. I played against them, and they don't stop running all game. They keep going, they keep fighting. They're a very tough team to play against, and you can see what they've done in the league so far this season. That they're going to be up there. They're going to be in and around it because they're a very good team. But yeah, nothing really changed. I think from the first to the second half, I think we was very solid. Maybe they ran out a bit of gas because the first half I've never played anything quite similar to that. It was such a high tempo, not really much time on the ball. It was crazy, and we knew we had to kind of weather that, keep playing our stuff. Obviously we never wanted to go 1-0 down and start on the back foot, but I think at the moment we never go, okay, we're 1-0 down, let's sulk. We're in that position where we feel confident and we know we're going to create chances. There's going to be more opportunities to score, and there was, and that's what the gaffer said at half time.
Sheffield United was the same. They got an early lead, but it didn't seem to knock you out of your stride there at all. What about your own personal form? Do you feel you've ever played better than you have in these last few weeks?
It's been all right. It's been good.
There's a lot of competition for places,
yeah,
so you've got
of
to keep it high.
Yeah, of course, and that's the kind of standard I set, and we're setting as players and the whole squad. We need to keep that standard high, the performance is high. If you drop on performances, you're not going to be in the team. So yeah, I think we're all in the same kind of boat, and we're all working hard together. I'm obviously pleased with the way it's going at the moment, but you can never, as I said, you can never get carried away. I want to do more, I want to achieve more, and we want to achieve more as a team, so we need to keep going, and we're on the right path.
Just one final question. On the fans, I don't know how much you zone out when you're in the midst of a high-level football match, but could you hear boos and cheers and man on and whatever, and maybe a chant with your name on it? Or how aware were you of 2,000 voices in here?
I think more today than ever. Obviously, we've played without the fans in the stadium for a long time, and it kind of gets a bit, you kind of get used to it. Obviously it's nothing that you want to do. You don't want to be playing with an empty stadium, but it's been like that for a long time, and today it was unbelievable to have them back. It was brilliant. Even though there's 2,000, that atmosphere was in the stadium, it gave us that boost to keep going. And even with 2,000, you kind of hear more, I think, because when there's 45 or 40, that everyone's shouting and you don't really get to hear much. But yeah, when there's 2,000, you hear the people more, you hear the fans more, their little shouts here and there. But they was brilliant today. They kept us going. Even when we went 1-0 down, they was behind us, and that's what we want.